Hello, welcome to shimming your wing. This is a very important part of foil boarding, is being able to shim your rear wing angle. Okay, so you have your fuselage here, and the connection between the fuselage and the rear wing will give you the angle. Okay, right now this is a zero angle of attack here. That comes as standard. In fact, it's probably got maybe 1 degree of angle, but there's many times you want to get 2-3 degrees of angle. So we need to build something like a wedge-shaped shim that's going to be able to give us that angle that we want. There's a lot of ways to do that. So what you want to do is have something that's waterproof and that you can, it's strong, stiff, not compressible, and you can make it into a, you can work with it. So you can use your machine, a Dremel or a drill or sandpaper or whatever to get it going. Okay, so just focus on my hands here. So we're going to try a technique today of making something with a hot glue gun. So we haven't done this before, but we're going to try that. And I've got a multi-temperature hot glue gun here, and I've got the multi-temperature glue sticks here, and we'll just start heating that up. Okay, so the idea is to build up something. Oh, there. So what I do, I've got my heat-resistant baking tin here, and then I prepared my fuselage with a little bit of tape because I want to be able to get that off. I don't want necessarily want this permanent. Through the tape I've made some screw holes, and I'm going to add my screws in because I want holes. These have a little bit of grease on them, but I want a little bit of tape on them as well, because we're building it with glue, but we don't want to glue everything together with it. So we're basically using the glue to create a nice plastic substance. Alright, now, so I don't get glue into the threads, I'm just going to do a little bit of tape around the threads of these screws. Okay, that's one. And it's only going to be about, 3 or 4 mils thick here. Oh, I know, I've done something else. I want to do differently. Okay, so maybe all my glues should be heating up nicely. Okay. Now sometimes you can have, if you have a big job made with hot glue, it can sometimes fall apart. So what I've got is a little bit of something extra here. I've got some of this kite fix mesh that they do kite repairs with. It's basically a nylon mesh, and I'm going to just use that as a base to strengthen it. So I'm actually going to take these screws back out temporarily. This is a sticky back adhesive, a little bit of adhesive on there. I'm going to go bigger than I need. Okay. I've never done it like this way before, but it works. We have a video to show how we do it. Cut out those couple of see here I've got my tape just so it won't stick directly to the fuselage. Got a little tape there. And I have this substrate mesh. the next task is to start laying down glue. Right, took a whole stick just to fill that gun up. Just doing the center line first. I'm not deliberately getting on the threads or anything like that. And I also don't want to create too much excess for myself that I have to cut it off later as well. Actually going on kind of nicely. For the top surface yet. I do know by eyeball approximately what kind of angle I'm going for. Alright, I'm ready for my next stick of glue. Alright, so I'm going to see we're starting to build that up. Feed that down. Kind of floating up into the material, and that's fine, but it means I'm going to have to really build up the front a lot more than the back. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm going to go to a lower temperature just so it solidifies faster. We've been using a lot of other things other than this for shimming. We've been using duct tape, we've tried wood, we've tried cardboard, whatever you have on hand, because usually it's the last minute afterthought. Try here. Okay, we're going to unplug this. We're going to let this harden and come back. But that's the idea there. Okay, so we've got a shim. Basically, it's going to be wedge-shaped. It's thicker on the front, smaller on the back. We're actually going for about a 3-degree angle, and it's going to have 2 screw holes through it. We just need to trim the sides. So we'll wait for that glue to solidify, and then we'll be able to show you the result.